And how is it? Ba-dum-bum. Ba-dum-bum. Ba-da-da-da.
Close enough.
Whistling good.
Close enough.
Welcome to
Welcome,
Lots of Love and
Butter.
Lots of Love and
Butter.
this is episode 13.
Lucky
As promised, we jump on live with some kind of video in some kind of restaurant in some kind of place once a month, every last Sunday of the month at exactly this time.
7 p.m.
Yes. So I'm gonna share this on our group page. So I'm gonna go like this, and I'm gonna look for the French and Freckles page.
Now, if you've seen the advertisements,
Oops.
you're in for a treat tonight because it's not a restaurant. It's cooking a
We're
delicious, all-time favorite by multiple parties, Mexican tortilla soup. It's going to be
Mexican
delicious.
chicken tortilla soup. And we are so excited. Actually, grab your phone. Do you have your phone?
I have my phone.
There it is. You can share it from there.
Okay.
So tiny. Say hi and tell us where you're watching from.
No, there we go. Look at it.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Tell us where you're watching from. And this is going to be literally 30 minutes.
30 minutes. How to make it, and then we're going to
Maybe-
eat it.
Maybe not even 30 minutes. So welcome to our kitchen. We have on our aprons. Someone
Yes.
gave us, I think it was Tracy.
I got the Mr. one on. Yeah, you got Mr.
I like it. Yours has a little mustache,
Tracy,
very
yeah.
French. Tracy got this for us for our wedding. We're
Yeah.
using a lot of things that we actually got at the wedding, which is so
Let's go,
fun.
and we'll mention, we'll give you a shout out. If we use something of yours, we'll tell you about it. It'll be fun. You'll like
Okay,
it. You'll
there
like
we
it a
go.
lot.
We just shared it to the French and Freckles page.
Cool.
Hi, Emily. Emily's watching. We got some people watching. Say hi. Again, this is my Mexican tortilla soup. Every time people come over, this is what they ask for. We love to eat it. You get to have it sometimes 2-3 days because it's so good. And I'm probably going to have you grab the camera.
Okay.
Happy Sunday. Emily from Livonia is watching. And I have a few things already chopped up. And the white rice is already cooking. So we have white rice, chicken, everything incorporated in a pico de gallo, and my tortilla fried chips.
Oh, they're so good. Those are the goodest part. That is this part? Awesome
Those are the
part.
goodest.
They're the goodest
New word. Those are the goodest part.
of the whole soup.
Yes. All right. So let's show them a little bit about what we got going
Grab the
on
camera.
here in our kitchen. We are in.
It's stuck. There you go.
We are at our townhouse. At some point,
Yep.
we may buy a home.
Yep.
Who knows?
Yep.
Who knows?
Yep.
But this is what we got going on here. So maybe let's see if you could turn.
Turn.
So we're gonna go like
turn.
that.
Coolness.
Yes.
cool.
Okay. So
All right.
I already have some chopped in cubes chicken breast.
Is that fresh or frozen?
This is fresh. This
Absolutely.
is this has not been frozen. Straight out of the grocery store
Absolutely.
here. Tortillas. The absolute best ones are the banderitas.
And they are corn.
They are amazing.
Yep.
And these are corn tortillas. We're gonna fry these up. You're gonna see how I actually cut these strips. They're so amazing, and it's the best garnish for the soup.
Or a midnight snack.
Yeah. And then we have everything that you would get. Thank you, Rachel Boost, for our little
Rachel
ramekins.
Boost,
Thank you,
Rachel
Rachel. Everything that you would need for a pico de
And what
gallo.
are those? What is that?
We have cilantro, tomatoes,
Love that.
and I love red onions.
Red
Red onions are the best.
Okay.
We have some lime that we're gonna use for garnish, and of course we're gonna squeeze a whole one of these babies in the soup. And we have some avocados,
Avocados.
Haas avocados, and we're gonna put this also cube it up and put it for garnish. So let's get started. We have the rice here already making in a caldero. For all of my Latinas watching, we have to make our rice in what's called a caldero.
What's that mean?
It's-
It's a iron pot?
Yeah,
basically.
yeah. Let's
Stainless.
call
That
that.
looks stainless. Okay, stainless.
I always saw my mom put the aluminum foil to cover just to make sure that all that steam stays in there well. So again, this is just water, rice, and salt. Okay, so that
That's
the
it.
rice can taste good. Yes.
That's it. Now, how long do you leave it in there?
For 15-20 minutes.
Okay.
So I actually started it ahead of time so that
Okay.
it would be done.
Okay.
And your aunt got us these.
Yes, Aunt Kathy. Sure.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Yeah.
Isn't that great?
It's
I love
awesome.
it.
It's amazing. I love the whole set.
Yes, it's wonderful.
That's
so
beautiful.
thank you so much for this. So we're gonna go ahead and cook. I'm gonna get this a little bit out of the way.
Okay.
Because we thought maybe putting that camera on there. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab the garlic.
Okay.
And I'm gonna show you what I do.
Oh, the garlic
Garlic.
hack.
Okay.
Yeah, gotcha.
So go grab the garlic.
Garlic.
You know exactly where it's at. And it's something that I saw my grandma do. And ever since I saw that, it's like absolutely the best idea. Ever buy a bunch of cloves, garlic cloves, and then they get bad and you have to throw the whole thing away?
Yep.
My grandma grabbed un pilon. It's a mortar? How do you say that?
Pestle? Mortar and pestle? Like the two
You
we
know.
have there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love these. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you just grab the cloves and you're gonna pound a bunch of cloves, right? In there. And this is what I saw my grandma do. It's the cutest little thing. So now when I cook, she smashed it up. And now when I cook, look how easy. I don't have to be,
Look at that.
it's frozen. Okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and throw that in here. But first I'm gonna put some oil in there
Okay.
as well. Because this is where the chicken is gonna go. I only just put a little bit of oil, not too much.
It's about 5 or 6 tablespoons, something like
This
that.
is the worst part. This is the worst part. Yeah. This is the worst part about how I cook. I don't measure anything. I think that's one of the things that French used to say. He's like,
How do you
don't
know?
measure anything?
It's even worse when you put something on a stove, like, it's not done yet. Like, okay, how do you know when? Like, I just know.
Yeah. So I'm putting this on like medium-high heat.
Okay.
And we have the garlic and the oil already in there.
Okay.
I am going to now grab the ingredients. Let's talk about some of the seasoning.
Okay. Sofrito. What is sofrito?
Sofrito.
What is sofrito?
We'll have all the Latinas watching. Please answer French's question. All I know is it's a lot of cilantro and I don't know what, but
Okay.
a lot of Latin women
Yeah.
make amazing sofrito and they sell it. Yeah, they put them in like these mason jars.
So
and
they
sell
would
it.
know. It's like an ancient Chinese secret,
Yes,
but Latin.
they're probably gonna say recaito and I don't sé.
Okay, that's fine.
So I don't know what's in
But we-
sofrito. I just know it's delicious. So I'm gonna go ahead and since I already turned that on, I'm gonna put a nice big spoonful of the sofrito.
Spoonful of sofrito.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna look for.
Now, what would you use sofrito for besides this soup? Like, is it just chicken seasoning or is it everything?
No, sofrito, you use it for everything.
Okay. Oh, so it's like
Unless you're making Italian food, my mom would say, "Don't you put any Puerto Rican ingredients in Italian food."
Okay.
No, really, she would say, "Don't put Puerto Rican ingredients in
So,
Italian food."
so about 2 giant spoonfuls. Okay.
Yes, yes. And we're going to, of course, we need some Goya sazon.
So I think
adobo.
if I were to guess, I would say it's a cooking base: cilantro leaves, garlic, sweet peppers, green bell pepper. That's what I would say.
No sé,
Thank you.
no sé, but I know it tastes absolutely delicious.
Liz said so.
So I'm gonna go ahead and toss this in here.
Okay.
Okay, and then I'm gonna grab the camera and I'm gonna let you mix because I want you in the show as well.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, so
Lucky me.
I'm gonna let you mix.
Okay.
Okay,
Oh, yeah. With my spoons.
Yeah.
I love the spoons.
just move it just a little bit. It's again on high heat. Hey girls, hi Elish. It's a cooking base. There you go. Elish says it's a cooking base. Cilantro, culantro
It's like what I
leaves,
said.
garlic, sweet peppers, bell peppers as well. Yeah, she says she might have missed one or two things. Da, 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 da.
It's good to know, though, but it smells fantastic.
Okay, so we're gonna
It
let that
looks
just
a
sit
lot
there
of
so that it could cook.
Okay.
Again, this is on medium high
lid,
heat.
no lid?
No lid. Now we're gonna season it.
Okay.
Okay. Should I trust you to season?
Sure.
Adobo, sprinkle.
Adobo.
Sazon, sprinkle.
All the heart stoppers, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, be nice and generous. And as you can see, we have already
More?
rice there. Yeah, mas,
Oh,
mas.
yeah. Oh,
Lots of
oh,
flavor.
yeah, yeah.
Lots of flavor. Guys, look at
Is that
my
enough?
guy
Is that enough?
cooking.
Is that enough? Oh, everybody knows what this is.
Yes,
And
sazon.
if it's not pink, it's not right. Is that it? Or orange or whatever color this is?
Yeah, almost everything is that color.
It's pretty.
It's a nice, and you can shake that up in there. Again, we're just cooking the chicken right now. Throw a little bit of
The
cumino.
whole pack?
I love cumino.
The whole pack?
We want to mix a little bit and then put some more of the
Okay. So we
sazon
get
in
full
there. I
coverage.
just made about 9 containers of sofrito at my house, and it smelled like pernil. Oh my God, so good. Emily, that's so good.
It's one of my
Yummy.
favorites. It's one of my favorites.
Yum, yum, yum.
All right, so put some more on it.
Yeah.
Okay. What about adobo?
Yes, the adobo you already put on it.
I did.
Yeah, that's the adobo, the sazon. Put some cumin in it. I love cumin.
Is there no cumin in this? Or is it, I don't even know what sazon is.
I love
It's a
cumin.
magical mixture of lovely.
A lot of people don't like comino, but I really do. So we're gonna put a little bit of that. That's what gives a lot of the Mexican flavor. I don't want to say that too loudly because my son-in-law is sitting in the living room and he is Mexican and he makes some really good Mexican cuisine. That's perfect. That's perfect. So we're just gonna let that sit there. We're not gonna move it around too much because we don't want the chicken to get tough and get hard.
Okay.
So we're just gonna let that cook nicely.
Right.
Yay! Okay. So far so good. So far so good. While we're waiting for that,
Did we do rice?
the rice is already making. The tortillas we're gonna make in just a few minutes while the while the soup is boiling the water. We're gonna put the water and all that stuff.
Okay.
But for those who have asked, what have we done with our coffee section?
Oh, yes.
If you saw Tuesday Tips and Tutorials, we did a whole section where we were asking what do people do with their coffee area.
That's right.
And how that's like a big trend. The houses have this little coffee nook. So for those who are like, what did you end up doing? What did you end up doing? All right, so let's show them a little bit about what we
Spin
did.
it around.
Okay,
Take a
so
peek.
we're gonna go this way. And this here is our little coffee
lovely little
area.
coffee nook.
I think that was the only thing that I had up.
That to begin with,
And-
yeah, that was it.
Yeah. And then we just stand here. We make our coffee right here. We have a Keurig. We have another coffee maker there.
And our lovely coffee shelf.
And literally everything is right here. So the sugar,
It's my grandmother's son.
I don't have to move from this spot. Everything is right here. In here, I have the Café Bustelo.
Yep.
And what are those sticks, little stirs?
Stirs.
The stirs.
Coffee stirs.
And if you saw, we went live, and I think it was your grandma. These are her ceramics.
Now, I think it's important to say that the Keurigs, they're not environmentally friendly, so we bought an adapter. Mm-hmm. And it's also smarter because the coffee in the bag, which is,
Yeah, everything is like right there.
And it's way cheaper than the
Yeah.
Keurigs, and you get way more. So we've been using the adapter, and it's just so much easier, and I feel so much better.
Yeah,
about the environment.
yeah. It's absolutely amazing. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the food.
Okay.
Okay? Because I hear it, and I'm gonna go ahead and mix it just a little bit.
Okay.
But first I'm gonna put my hair up, which is the one thing I forgot to do. So we don't want, it'll be like long black.
Hairnet. I've already taken care of mine, shaved it. We're good to go.
Yeah. Okay, because now I'm gonna be over the stove quite a bit, so.
Okay. So
And
what
then
are
we're
some
gonna-
kitchen tips? Do you have some kitchen tips? Ooh, you know
Oh
what?
my God, this smells so good already.
Well, you're welcome.
Smells amazing.
I just add the seasoning and she gets all the credit. So we have some neat gadgets in our kitchen too. So along the way, we picked up some pretty cool stuff. I love the electric pepper grinder. That's one of my favorites. So here,
Yes,
I'll
I
keep
love
that.
being able to use
Yeah.
that.
And the neatest thing was this pumping, and I'll show you in a second. When you need to spray, instead of Pam or butter,
What is that?
it's a pump that sprays,
Cute.
the bottom of the pan with, oil. You can use any type of oil and it automatically just sprays the oil right in the pan. So, a couple of gadgets that are cool.
Another little tip that I do when I'm gonna make the tortilla chips, I'm gonna go ahead and grab this. Who gave us this? Somebody gave us this. Oh, Lily.
Lily.
I think my sister Lily gave us this for the wedding. Awesome. I'm gonna grab paper towel
Okay.
and I'm gonna put some paper towel on there because when we cut up the chips, we're gonna put them in here and put salt and kind of like zhuzh them up and shake them. I do have some garbage, so as Rachel Ray taught me back in the early 90s, my little Jolito was super tiny, and she always said you should have a garbage bowl. So
Yep.
that's how I cook and clean at the exact same time. Something my mama taught me too. Don't make a mess. So this looks beautiful. We're waiting for that to finish. As that happens, let's go ahead and cut up some of the tortillas. So I like grabbing just a
Ooh.
nice
Good
chunk of
stack, like
tortillas,
4 or
a nice
5.
stack, because my kids always ask for this. Like, is that all the tortillas you made? So we do the tortillas. I'm gonna go ahead and chop that up,
Okay.
and I'm doing it in slices like this.
So professional.
And this is what we're going to fry. Every time I have guests over, they think I purchased them, but no, I made them.
And they're
Fry them up.
delicious.
And they're absolutely amazing. So that's ready to go. And we'll just put some oil
Okay.
in the frying
The
pan.
back pan.
Minutes.
Check the chicken.
All right, so tell me, French, out of all of our lots of love and butters, which was your favorite restaurant that we've been to so far?
I don't think it's fair, but I think the Chop House was my favorite.
It's still the favorite.
It's still the favorite only because somebody
New Orleans.
somebody actually made a baked potato for you. They don't just give you a baked potato, they make you the baked potato. They like smash it up, they put all the good stuff on it. I felt a little spoiled. So I like it. That's my
was
favorite.
delicious.
It was my delicious.
Name and comment below which was your favorite episode to watch. I really enjoyed Le Petite was fun.
Well, see, now you're going whole like breakfast versus dinner versus but that was fun. I want to go when we can get the croquet. That would be something awesome.
We are planning on going to do some Italian because I don't think we've done Italian food.
We haven't done one, as a matter of fact. Italian.
So where are we gonna take our lots of love and butter audience?
I want to go to Capriccio's, I think.
Capriccio's
Yep.
here in Naples. It's a cute spot that to me is kind of like a hidden gem.
It is homemade Italian food. You know, everything is absolutely fresh. It's delicious.
Amazing.
And we'll talk more about it once we go there. But it's expensive. Shh.
You're so silly. It's great. The lasagna is phenomenal.
It's amazing.
That's totally what I'm gonna order, and we're gonna do it live. I am now putting water.
Is this the soup base? You're making the soup?
Now
Okay.
this is the soup.
Okay.
And I'm gonna put a little bit more sofrito in there, and we're gonna add more sazon.
Okay.
Okay. And we're gonna add then everything that's in the pico de gallo is gonna go right.
So
in
you
there.
don't use a chicken broth? You don't use any kind of vegetable broth or anything like that?
And I don't because there's so much flavor in sofrito. There's so much flavor in adobo. There's so much flavor in all of the Spanish ingredients.
I kind of like that it's not oily soup. A lot of soups out there have a lot of oil in them. So,
This soup is not oily.
Nope.
I had so much fun making this soup for my girlfriends in Pensacola Beach
Oh,
in
for
February.
Mary Kay.
They loved it. Okay, see, it already has the orangey flavor, and color. The orange color, that's what I want to say.
Right.
I'm going to just put a little bit more sofrito just because I just love it. Again, it's all about taste and how you like to... If you like your stuff a little bit more
All right. So
salty and flavorful.
let's talk ingredients. So there was a pound of chicken. You cut it up into cubes, right?
Yes.
And you have how much rice? You get about a pound. How much rice?
Like 2 cups of rice.
2 cups of rice.
Again, it's just us.
Just us.
And the kids.
And the kids.
My daughter.
So about 4 or 5 people.
And
Okay.
little Reina.
Little Reina.
Quite a bit. Though. She loves her rice.
She'll eat the chips, I guarantee you. I know I will.
Yeah.
So, and then obviously the chips are at, as many as you want, basically.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay, mi amor, this is what I'm going to do.
Okay.
Right in here, I'm going to go ahead and put all of the tomatoes in there.
Ooh, look at that. And that tomato was amazing. That's amazing tomato.
Yeah, he ate it by itself.
Oh, it was good. The other half of it, anyway.
Yeah. That's the way my niece eats it too, just plain. Red onions.
go, Lexus.
I love red onions. Some people like more yellow onions, but I'm a big fan of red onions.
They are a little sweeter, and you can eat them raw. They're really good. Anyway,
Look, even Reina agrees. The cilantro.
has to be fresh.
I literally grabbed the entire.
She
bunch.
grew it in her backyard, and we picked
Yes.
it. Just kidding.
And I put the whole thing. I really do put the whole thing in there.
Yeah.
I love cilantro. Some people think cilantro is too flavorful or it's too strong, so they won't put.
You
that
can
much
never have
cilantro.
too much flavor.
You can never have too much cilantro.
Exactly.
You can never have too much cilantro. So I'm gonna taste this in just a second. I'm gonna put some salt, not too much. And again, the cumino, right here.
You cumin. For
Yeah, you say it in English, I'll say it in Spanish. You
All right.
translate. You
Cumin.
translate. Yes. Okay, un poquito.
that means a little.
Yes, un chirinín. I'm gonna cut a full lime, not lemon. Es que se dice limón.
A
en
limón,
español.
yeah, limón.
Right, Ozzy?
Yep. We got confirmation in the background.
So lime, and I'm squeezing the entire lime in this soup. It smells so good in here.
It does. It smells
You have
fantastic.
no idea. I hope you're taking notes and you make this for your family. And
Or just
then-
watch it again. Yeah.
And then send us a photo.
Yep.
Look how cute. Oh yes, this is amazing. And again, it's on medium high, and it's just gonna boil in a few minutes.
The insane thing about it is it's so fresh. It's like the ingredients are fresh. Everything is fresh. Nothing. I would say nothing is bad for you except for that orange
Garbage bowl?
orange sazon. Anyway,
Garbage bowl. I'm gonna go ahead and mix here, and I want that to boil. I see the heat coming up.
this will cure a cold. Guarantee it. If you have a cold,
Yes.
it'll cure a cold.
Okay, let's be very.
Just made that up.
Let's go ahead and grab a spoon. One of these really cute spoons that Marilyn bought us. for the wedding.
I'm getting some more Maryland. They
I
rock.
love these.
Mini mom, you rock.
Okay, and I'm gonna taste that.
Ooh. What would have been you were gonna taste it? Oh my god.
So good. I'm not gonna put it back in there. That's so unethical, right, guys?
Right, sure.
Okay, I washed it.
I didn't even follow that, so you could have done whatever you want
Okay,
with
un
it.
poquito más de sal, maybe. So
Oh my
good.
gosh, that's insane. Oh,
That's
oh
so
my
good.
goodness.
Okay, so now we're just gonna let that sit there and boil. Okay, guys? That's all.
Oh.
Literally, that is the Mexican tortilla soup. The
Yeah.
chicken's in there.
Well, that's the Mexican part of the
Mexican
tortilla
part.
soup. We got to make the
We gotta
tortillas.
make the tortilla part. This is the chicken Mexican part.
Okay.
All right, so that's in there. I'm gonna let that boil. I
Okay.
don't put a lid on it. I mean, if you want to, you can, but
Okay.
no. And the rice, I'm sure, is just about done. Let's take a little peek.
Ooh, so pretty.
Yeah, so that rice is there,
That's nice.
and it's on low.
On low.
So I'm gonna go ahead and switch over
Shift it over.
and put this here on low.
Back up a bit.
And I'm moving that over. And we're gonna start making our tortilla chips.
Oh, so much fun.
And we're 20 minutes in.
Okay.
So we're just about done. A little bit
Sweet.
of oil.
Keep
Turning that
keep the
on.
kids away from the stove at this point
Yep. Now I'm putting this back on.
because of the snap, crackle, and burn.
High.
Yeah.
We're making nice, crispy tortilla chips.
Yep.
I'm going to show you how I cut the avocado
Ooh.
to garnish. So I'm just cutting it and I square it.
See, that's talent. She still has her hand.
Okay. And I just like to square it like that. And like that. Like little tic-tac-toe.
She's a professional.
And then I'm gonna grab a spoon and pull it out and let that fall on the plate as the final garnish, okay?
Okay.
So we'll just hold on to that one
Okay.
while we wait for the oil to make. You already know.
I know.
That's the trick.
I know. I know.
However, I hear Pampered Chef has an amazing. Oh, that's right, we bought it.
You bought it. Where'd you
Oh
put
my
it?
God, why haven't we used it?
Well, it's too late now.
It's too late now, but yeah. Oh my God, my Pampered Chef girl. I am so
Okay,
sorry.
we're sorry.
I'm doing it the wrong way. I literally bought the avocado
I
pit
think-
remover. It's an avocado pit remover. And I don't even have it out and I'm not even using it. Bad.
Forgive her.
Forgive me.
She knows not what she does. It's
Okay,
really
so these
cool
will
what
be
she
ready.
does with the avocado.
Those will be ready. See, because then we have that. And I'm just gonna
Garbage bowl.
in the garbage bowl. And this way, again, same thing. And then I'm gonna cut up the limes
Okay.
so that each person can grab a lime if they need additional lime.
Mm-hmm.
And
The more
there's-
lime, the merrier.
Okay, so these are already cut for the family.
Okay.
I'm gonna do this one. Let me wash this really quickly.
Okay.
30-minute meal, baby.
30 minutes.
How does that smell?
It smells delicious.
Okay. I'm just cutting up these limes.
I know it's only like 5 or 6 minutes away, but it just smells so good.
All right, and now we have the limes. Again, this is the garnish. That's the garnish part.
Yep.
This was a great idea. Wasn't this a great idea? When I saw my
It was.
grandma Marta with this, and I was like, what is she doing? And she's like, oh no, tú pones el ajito ahí, ponlo en el freezer, and when you need it, it's ready to go. And you're not pounding and having to wash those mortars, because that takes forever.
That's really good when you buy those giant bags from Sam's Club or Costco or whatever of the giant bags of clovers.
It's
The garlic cloves.
amazing. So everybody's gonna go run to Publix,
Mm-hmm.
to Winn-Dixie, or to Kroger if you're up north, or to Meijer if you're up north, and get your sofrito and enjoy that. Oh, look at that. It's absolutely beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And the chicken is in there. Mira que lindo.
Look at that. Look,
Yeah.
look.
Okay, Callie.
Okay, Callie.
Chicken tortilla soup coming up. Oh, Callie loved it. So good.
I don't
so
think there's
good.
anyone that doesn't like it. This is the most popular request, I think, of yours. Ooh, 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 ooh.
Something happening? Okay, good.
Okay, good.
I don't like it when it's still not
Hot enough.
hot enough because then it gets like weak.
This is the part where if you can't feel the tips of your fingers, it's really good because it gets hot, splatters. It's awful. One of the tips I learned a long time ago is you carry one of these with you everywhere, a little rag in the kitchen. You never know when you're going to need it. Carry something hot, clean something up quick. I think Gordon Ramsay does that. What do you think? I think he does. I think he's always got a rag. A kitchen rag.
actually, it
Ooh, look at
does.
that. Look at
So
that.
you're,
Ooh, ooh.
I'm the chef and you're my sous chef.
Yes.
Is that what we're saying?
Of Gordon Ramsay. Cook faster.
Okay, and then we'll just grab one of these so that we can pull these out, toss it in here. And
All right, so we've got it on.
That's all we need.
So for the tortilla chip strips, we've got it on about 4 or 5 on
Yeah.
our stove, so it's medium high.
Yeah.
You don't want it too high. We've got about 10 or 15 strips in there. How long do they cook? You have to do by eyeball, or you just gotta like pay attention, or what?
Yeah, depending how crispy you want your tortilla strips to be.
Now, when you put the salt in, do you put it in there, or is it gonna get hotter?
No, the salt's gonna be here, and you want to do the salt while it's still hot
So it
because
sticks?
it grabs. Yeah,
Got it.
it sticks to it.
Got it. Makes sense.
Yeah, it sticks to it.
This is my favorite part. It's like homemade potato chips, which we should try. I
It's-
should try that.
Homemade potato chips.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, you could give that a shot.
Yeah.
What are some of the things that we plan on doing here in the kitchen? Are there any other shows that we'll be doing in the kitchen? What
Well,
if like
I'm thinking somewhere along the lines of a Christmas. It's going to be a dessert type of thing, but it'll be a result. I don't think it's a cooking deal because a lot of stuff for Christmas you have to put in the fridge, and it takes about 8 to 12 hours to set.
are you gonna make the icebox cake?
I'm going to make my mom's icebox cake. That'll be an event and a half. It's messy, it's fun, so we might do it in 2 parts.
It's gonna be exciting.
It is going to be exciting.
I'm excited about the icebox cake, guys.
It's delicious.
Yeah.
My
Yeah.
mom's
That'll
the
be our
expert.
next one that we probably
You want
do.
anybody to make it? You ask my
Here.
mom. Text my mom.
She's great. She's great. Everything's looking fantastic. Literally, I'm just waiting for tortilla chips to get browned,
Or the heaven to be ready, because that's heaven.
the heaven to be ready, and because the rice is already done, and so is the soup. So now I just put it on low.
That was easy.
Yeah. So I just put it on low and just let it do its thing.
Yep.
And we'll just wait for the tortilla chips. I'm gonna turn them over, and at least we'll do our first plate, and that's a wrap. We're 25 minutes in. If you're watching on demand, or how we say the replay, don't forget to comment.
Yep.
Hashtag replay. And yesterday we went to the Lebanese place, to Mora.
Again.
And the waiter came up to us, and what was the first thing he said when he saw us?
So you're filming another YouTube show? Or
You're doing episode, what does he say? Like part 2.
part 2, yeah.
Part two.
I'm like,
the
nope.
owner saw the show. They were really excited about it, and that was pretty fun. So that was the
pretty
second time that we go out and someone mentions lots of love and butter.
Yep.
So we're gonna keep doing what we do. We're not
Doing
gonna
it.
stop doing it. It's so much fun.
We might do here. Give me the camera.
Yep.
Might do more often because I enjoy it so much. Let me switch
You
it
go ahead
around.
and turn
Okay.
that around.
Look at
And our
that.
chips are already nice and
Oh,
brown.
toasty goodness.
Yep.
Oh, yes.
And then I'm just gonna toss it.
You guys have no idea how
It
good
only
this
takes a
kitchen
few
smells.
seconds. I mean, literally,
It took a minute and a half,
Take
yeah.
seconds to make. You got to keep an eye on it because at any moment it'll turn too dark, and we don't want that. We don't want that. And I'm gonna
Nope.
just toss it in here.
Now, the key to these I've discovered is salt. Yes, I know salt's not really good for you, but in the end, the more salt, the merrier on these. Ooh. So good. Oh, so good.
And you put the salt immediately after it comes out. And then we just add some more tortillas because the kids are gonna love it.
Yep.
So the key is just to zhuzh it up and just shake it a little bit. So that's what I do. I just shake it a little bit.
And as soon as my tongue can handle it, I'll test one for you.
No, not yet. We're gonna put some more in
Okay.
here. And I'm putting the heat down just a little bit.
Always a good idea because the oil is still hot from before.
Yep. Correcto.
And you don't want anything to burn. That would hurt.
Yes. If you're watching, please say hi.
Please say hi.
Say hi, like, comment, share, because it helps the algorithms of Facebook so more people can see what it is that these two crazy people in Naples are doing.
Crazy
This
people
Frenchman.
in Naples and this
Puertorriqueña. Mi esposa es puertorriqueña.
Yes.
Mi esposa.
Very good. We're still teaching him Spanish, guys.
Yep.
And he's doing very well, I'm not gonna lie.
See. And hey, it doesn't hurt when we watch Money Heist.
Oh gosh.
That show is cool.
It's crazy.
But it's in Spanish.
Yes.
But hey, I'm learning.
Yes. Okay, we'll just let that sit there just for a little bit. Again, you see how fast it's already crisping up?
Amazing.
Turn that baby over. And we're gonna plate our first plate and say goodbye until next time. I hope you guys actually make this at home and give it a shot. And if you don't have the Spanish ingredients, like in some places, I went to visit Jolito. Where was it? In Maryland, I think it was. I forgot where it was that my son was at. We couldn't find any Latino flavors.
In Maryland, I doubt you would.
It was hilarious. I was trying to make him some of his favorite foods, but I couldn't because...
Struck out, huh?
Yeah. There was
Yeah,
no sofrito anywhere, no sazon anywhere.
Look at all that goodness.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Look at all that and look at all that. We should post some pictures after,
Of course we will.
just for fun.
Of course we will. Let's do that. All right, guys. Let's go ahead and do one plate so you can see how I garnish it. And then we'll say goodbye.
Awesome.
I'll probably have to fry some more
Yep.
tortillas. That's
only
what
for
I'm
me.
definitely gonna. That's what I'm definitely gonna do. Fry
That's
some more
just for
tortillas.
French. You get like 3 other people to feed, so.
Yeah, Ozzy and Angelica are literally in the other room.
Yep.
And little Angela and little Reina.
Little Reina.
Okay, let's plate. Our very favorite part. Our very favorite part. Okay, so take a look one more time. I'm gonna
Okay.
go grab it.
Cool. So here's the soup, the finished product. Look how lovely. It's absolutely beautiful. Easy, like I said, easy to make. Secret recipe. Now you know it, not a secret.
Okay.
Those are our tortillas.
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go right here.
And get the rice.
Yes, I have to be careful because that's right there.
Here you go.
And I don't want it to.
Look
I'm
at
gonna
the
grab a
rice.
spoon of rice. Okay,
That's some good stuff.
a spoon of rice. There goes our bowl.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, let's put some rice in there.
Rice, baby.
Yes, isn't that beautiful?
That is
Okay.
beautiful.
Then we're gonna come in here.
Okay.
We're gonna grab the soup. Okay. Ay, qué rico. Make sure that your guests have some nice chunks of chicken. Yes. Put it right on top. You see how beautiful that is?
That's beautiful.
Oh, yes, that's beautiful. Some chicken. We're going to grab the lime
Yep.
so that they make sure that they have a lime to squeeze in there. We're going to grab the tortilla chips.
Careful.
Put some of those in there. Woo, yes.
Hot stuff.
And then with a spoon, we're going to throw this right over on top. And that's a wrap. Bon appetit.
Look how pretty.
My Mexican tortilla soup.
Look at that.
Bon appetit.
Thanks everybody for joining.
Thank you so much.
Now
for
we get to
watching.
eat.
Okay, let's both get on.
All right, go. Let's
both get on the screen.
Okay. Ba-dum, boom.
Da-da-da, da-da-da-da. Straight from our home, straight from our kitchen. We made Mexican tortilla soup. We hope you enjoyed it and that you would try it. And we will see you next month.
Next month.
October, the last Sunday of October, 7 o'clock. You never know where we're going to be, where we're going to go live from, what restaurant, what cuisine. But this was the Mexican cuisine and we enjoyed it so much. Enjoyed the food. Looks good. I can only imagine. Yes, Emily, we're going to have to make it for you one time.
Yep.
Or if not,
Yep.
try it. Try
Yep.
it at home. Mexican tortilla soup. Yes.
All right, let's eat.
Love it.
Let's eat.
Thanks for watching. Love you guys. Bye. Time to eat. I'm so hungry.
I know, I'm sorry.